Yo, what is up, guys? James Carter TV, and finally, the 2015 NFL season is here, and finally, once again, it is time for me to pick each and every game of week 1 of the NFL season. Now, before I begin, if you have not yet joined the James Carter TV Picks Challenge, join the James Carter TV Picks Challenge. The info, the password, all of that, the link will be in the description box. Join and picks games against me, and let's see who's better at picking NFL games, you or me. So go ahead and join right now. Even if you're watching this late, you're watching this on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're watching it a year from now, well then it's too late. But if you're watching it a month from now, whatever. Just go ahead and join. You may be a game or two behind. Just join. You can still catch up. There's plenty of games, believe you me. So with this said, let's begin. Now, we start with tonight's game. The Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the New England Patriots. And to me, this is a game that I am actually very shocked that no one, and I mean no one, is giving the Pittsburgh Steelers a chance here. I can't believe that. The Pittsburgh Steelers' #1 strength is the Patriots is going up against the Patriots' #1 weakness, and that is the Steelers' passing game versus the Patriots' passing defense. Now without Darrelle Revis, now without Brandon Browner. Now they still do have Devin McCourty and Patrick Chung in that secondary, but the secondary, specifically the cornerbacks, are an issue. So it shocks me that more people are not picking the Pittsburgh Steelers. And moreover, for those of you that like betting, this line is 7.5. I mean, I can't believe that the Patriots are going to lose by more than 7. I'm picking the Patriots to win this game. Now, don't get me wrong, but this will be a close game, and it would not shock me in the least if the Steelers won the damn game. So 7.5, if you have some money in your pocket, I'd pick the Steelers to cover that. But in terms of straight up, which is what we do on this channel, give me the New England Patriots, and we'll move on. Next game, we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Buffalo Bills. This is a great opportunity for the Buffalo Bills to prove me wrong. I have them going 7-9, which isn't horrible, but I'm not buying into the fact that you cannot have a quarterback and do well. I don't buy it. This is not proven to be the case in recent history. Now, every now and then a team will win 9 games without a quarterback, maybe 10. If you're running back like Adrian Peterson runs for 2,000 yards, then sure, you can get somewhere with a bad quarterback. But besides that, I think you need a good quarterback to compete. The Bills don't have a good quarterback. They'll win their fair share of games, but they're not a playoff contender. 7-9 is what I have them. I think the Colts go in there. I think they beat the Buffalo Bills, and I think they start to show us you need a quarterback. All right, so Green Bay Packers at Chicago Bears is up next. People expect this to be the blowout of the week. I'll get into what I think is the blowout of the week momentarily. This is not going to be a blowout. I'm telling you, the Bears are not that bad, guys. A lot of you and your teams, you wish that you had their offense. You wish you had Jay Cutler and Alshon Jeffrey and Matt Forte and their offensive line. A lot of teams would love to have that offense right there. Now, the defense isn't great, but they do have a couple outside linebackers and, a corner sprinkled in there and a safety sprinkled in a little bit there. There's defense sprinkled throughout. They're not going to be that bad. But they're going to lose. And it's not going to be that bad, though. I have the score being 27-20. And by the way, if I don't save the score, all the scores are in the description box. And those scores indicate my pick against the spread as well. All right, so Kansas City Chiefs at the Houston Texans. You know what? I really don't like the Houston Texans this year. I have them going 6-10. I think, again, they don't have a quarterback. They got away with it last year, but I think Ryan Fitzpatrick was pretty good. I mean, Texas fans are commenting, we upgraded. No, you didn't. Ryan Fitzpatrick had 17 touchdowns and 8 interceptions for a 95 passer rating last year in Houston. He's not going, or Brian Hoyer is not going to replicate or even come close to that with a better offensive line in Cleveland. He had more interceptions than touchdowns. And now Ryan Fitzpatrick, by the way, that Texans offense is missing Andre Johnson. Not that he's the player that he used to be, or Aaron Foster, they're missing him as well. Brian Hoyer's not going to do well, especially to start the season. Kansas City's going to go in there, they're going to win the game. You have the Carolina Panthers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm still very low on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I have them going 3-13. I think they're one of the worst teams in the league still. I think the Panthers go in there and they win, especially considering the fact that the Jaguars' best and second best players are not playing. In Julius Thomas and Derek Marks, they're not playing, then forget about it. The Panthers are going in there and winning, even with all the issues that they have, and they have issues. Alright, so next we have the Cleveland Browns at the New York Jets. People, I can't believe it. I cannot believe the amount of people that are picking the New York Jets to win this game, as are you probably. I don't see it. I don't buy it. The New York Jets were one of the worst teams in the league last year. What did they add? Okay, Darrelle Revis here. Ryan Fitzpatrick is an upgrade at the quarterback position. But the Browns still have a really good defense, a better defense than the Jets have. And yes, the Browns have issues, but they're going to go to their... Oh, sorry. Whoa. Camera started slipping a little bit. I'm not editing it out, though. I am not editing that out. All right, so... But the Browns have a way better defense than the New York Jets to me. I think they're going to go to New York. I think they're going to win. It's going to be a very, very low-scoring bout. But give me the Cleveland Browns until the Jets prove to me that they can win easy games like this. And maybe I'm wrong here, but I don't see what everyone else is seeing. All right, now we have the blowout of the week. As the Seattle Seahawks go to the St. Louis Rams, I'm telling you, the Rams will be picking top 5 in 2016. They're one of the worst teams in the league. They have one of the most talent depleted and deficient teams in the league. It's a shock to me that they went 6-10 last year. Who knows what that... I have them going 4-12 this year. I think they're in trouble. I think the Seahawks go there. They blow them out. All right. Miami Dolphins at the Washington Redskins. Kirk Cousins era will not last long. It won't. The Redskins are a disaster, man. They're a disaster. Jay Gruden will be fired at the end of the year. You can't trust these guys to win a game. Miami goes there and win. Miami's defensive line versus Washington's offensive line. Oh my God. Will Kirk Cousins survive this? That is the real question, not who will win. All right, next game we have the New Orleans Saints at the Arizona Cardinals. I really struggled with this one. But I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals to win at home. Why? Because they're at home, but they do have their own issues, and it would surprise me if the Saints went on the road and won, and Drew Brees is like, hey guys, I'm still here. But I'll go with the Arizona Cardinals. We have Detroit Lions at the San Diego Superchargers. Yeah, this is a game I struggled with, but, you know, I'm just going to go with the better team. I'm going with the Detroit Lions to win in San Diego. They're just the better team, especially when healthy, and they're healthy right now. And the San Diego Chargers, I think, will be a 9-win team, and I think the Lions will be a 9-win team, but the Lions' 9 wins will be a lot better than the San Diego Chargers' 9 wins. So I have the Lions going to San Diego and winning this one. They're just the better team. That's just all I can say. I like their team more than I do the San Diego Chargers team. All right, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Denver Broncos. I love the Ravens. In fact, hey, this is mine. This game is actually my AFC Championship. So this is an AFC Championship preview. I love the Baltimore Ravens. But in Denver, I think Denver is still a force to be reckoned with. I don't know why people are underselling Denver. Yeah, okay, watch as they go to the AFC Championship again. That defense, I don't care about Peyton Manning. Fine. Peyton Manning is degenerating. Fine. Dude, their defense is good. They have Aqib Talib, they have TJ Ward, they have Marcus Ware, they have Von Miller. Their defense is really, really good. So that, plus the degrading Peyton Manning, plus Demaryius Thomas, plus the Emmanuel Sanders, dude, they're going to do good. All right, so next game we have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Oakland Raiders. You know what? Raiders fans hate me. I don't know why. I can't believe these guys are shocked that I have them going 5-11. Oh, fuck you. Okay, guys. You guys have gone 5-11 or worse for like 5 out of the past 6 years. Why is this breaking news? Why is this such a shock? You guys still aren't very good. And Derek Carr, he still isn't very good either. Now, he has potential, but there's still 20 to 22, 23 quarterbacks, I can tell you, that I would take over Derek Carr. Now, with that in mind, your defense is still bad. All you did was add Dan Williams. That's not going to save your defense. And, okay, you added a Seattle reject and Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith. Come on. I mean, your defense, it's still bad. So the Cincinnati Bengals are going to go to Oakland, and they're going to win the game. So we have the Tennessee Titans at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, this is a game. Come on, guys. And who knows? I mean, there's no way you know. I don't know, and I'm a damn Tennessee Titans fan. I watch the team. These are two teams where you can't know. There's no way of knowing who's going to win this game. If you watch Jameis Winston in the preseason, I mean, you just don't know what Jameis Winston you're going to get. I mean, you could get the Jameis Winston who makes the Cincinnati Bengals look like one of the worst teams in the league. Or you could get the Jameis Winston that makes the Cleveland Browns look like the best team in the league. So because of him, you don't know what you're going to get. If you watch the Tennessee Titans at all during the preseason, you don't know what you're going to get from them. This is the biggest good luck, pick somebody game. So I'm just going to pick my favorite team because that's what I have to do week 1 when we have no reason to believe anything because they're two rookie quarterbacks that we don't know what we're going to get from them. You just have to coin flip and then say, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, that one. And so I'm doing that. I'm picking the Tennessee Titans to win this game. We have the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys will win this game. The New York Giants are in trouble. They have no linebackers. They have no safeties. I mean, how are you going? I mean, they barely have defensive linemen. Their defense is horrible. They have 2 corners, and that's it. And maybe Jonathan Hankins, okay? Sure. And then, okay, maybe Landon Collins will do something and will be a good safety for them, but their defense is bad. Jason Pierre-Paul is gone, and with him goes their chances. All right, we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Atlanta Falcons. I wanted to pick the Falcons to win this game, but I just came to the conclusion that my move and my prediction is that I have the Eagles going 10-6, and this is as long as Bradford stays healthy, and he's healthy right now. And as long as he's healthy, and as long as DeMarco Murray are healthy, and I don't think they'll be healthy for long, but as long as they're healthy, I'm riding the Eagles, so I'm definitely riding them to win this game. Then we have the Minnesota Vikings at the San Francisco 49ers, and everyone wants to hate the 49ers, and I'm telling you, years ago, for years now, they've built that front office, and when Jim Harbaugh was there and their general manager, they've built such a good team. Trent Baalke, now I remember his name. They built such a good team. Oh my God, they built such a good team. And they built great depth. So even though you're losing a Patrick Willis, and you're losing a Chris Borland, and you're losing a Justin Smith, and you're losing an Alden Smith, and you're losing all these guys, there's backups that are going to come, they're going to start, and they're going to do well. Their defense is still going to be really good. They have one of the best inside linebackers in the league in Navarre Bowman. They have one of the best corners in the league, really. I think it's the top 10 corner, Tremaine Brock. They have good players spread out all over this defense. They're going to give the Minnesota Vikings trouble. And I'm telling people to calm the Minnesota Vikings bandwagon. They're not quite there yet for me. So I'm picking the 49ers to win in what will be mainly a defensive game on Monday Night Football. But it will be close, and it will not surprise me if the Minnesota Vikings win this game. So with all this said, here are my Week 1 predictions. Again, do not forget to join the James Carter TV Picks Challenge, and we will see how tonight goes. I will be back tonight for my Thursday night game recap of the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. Until next time, James Carter TV, I'm out. Peace.